It seems like it's becoming a trend to hide scary secrets in kids' shows these days. Many of the shows we once thought were innocent actually have some pretty terrifying incidents behind them. Today, we're going to be uncovering some of these dark and creepy secrets that have been hidden in plain sight. Stick around until the end to discover some of the most unsettling lost secrets that you won't believe were kept from us all this time. I was honestly shocked when I first heard about this kids show. Like, what do you mean kids went missing after watching it? That's seriously disturbing and honestly hard to believe.
Many kids went missing after watching this show. In 1999 in Southern California, this TV show was aired. It was called Daisy's House.
Okay, first of all, that girl looks really creepy. Honestly, she's giving me major nightmare vibes.
The animation was weird, it was super stiff, and the voices were weird. Daisy, which is the main character, had a very high-pitched voice that never changed. She lived alone with no parents, no pets, just her silence and her weird smile. At the end of the first episode, she turned to the camera and said, "Let's count to 10. She said, "Let's play this game forever," and she started counting slowly. She started 1, 2, 3, and the screen turned black, with no credits and no music. That same night, 13 children vanished, and they were all watching Daisy's House.
I know some might say it's just a coincidence, but if it were my child, I'd make sure the show got banned. But seriously, why are so many kids watching this creepy girl?
They say the show was immediately pulled and the tapes were destroyed. But then a few years ago, someone found it. They played it once and it went silent. People say that Daisy appeared again, she was counting, but she never stopped. But if you hear her voice through the screen, don't answer. She's still waiting to play forever.
Guys, I definitely would not watch this show, especially not alone. I'm not about to play with this creepy girl. There's no actual footage of this show because, well, many people went missing after watching it, so it could totally be considered lost media. Now guys, I never knew that Peppa Pig could be this scary. A few years ago, some hackers actually managed to take over the TV channel. When they hijacked it, they aired a super disturbing episode of Peppa Pig. I thought this episode was lost media, but guess what? I actually managed to find the episode. What you're about to see is just a clip, so grab your drinks, snacks, and popcorn.
And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Hide and seek.
Peppa and George are playing hide and seek. It is George's turn to hide. He must quickly find somewhere to hide before Peppa finishes counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
George has found somewhere to hide.
Found you!
Peppa has found George.
George, I could see you too easily. I'll watch to count. 1, 4, 6.
Is it just me, or can anyone else see a creepy eye in Peppa's mouth? It's honestly so unsettling, like it's staring right at you.
Your TV is dying. You should check all your...
Alright guys, that's definitely creepy. I honestly feel so bad for the kids who had to watch that. I don't think I'd be able to watch Peppa again after this. After it aired, so many parents complained, saying the episode was way too scary for their kids. But what if I told you this wasn't the only time something like this happened? Dora the Explorer was another show I used to watch non-stop during my childhood. So you can imagine how upset I was when I found out hackers took over that show too. These hackers must really hate kids, right? I mean, why else would they keep doing this? Well, I did some serious digging, and guess what? I actually managed to find the lost episode. Ooh, this is going to be intense.
I think there's an animal hiding in the bushes. Do you see an animal hiding in the bush?
You forgot my birthday.
Guys, this is seriously creeping me out. Like, what exactly is she staring at? It's just so unsettling. When I first watched this, it really made me sad because they put Rip Dora, which means they must have done something worse. But now that I think about it, they probably did it just to scare kids, and honestly, it worked. After this happened, a lot of parents complained again, and because of this, the channel airing these shows was almost going to get banned. Thankfully, they didn't end up doing that. Now, apparently this next cartoon was considered the scariest cartoon ever made. That's a pretty bold claim, so let's see if it's really as scary as they say.
Let's talk about one of the most scariest children cartoons ever made. Now, if you're like me and when you were young you liked horror stuff, 𝘀𝗀𝗯𝗏 the Cowardly Dog was definitely one of our favorite shows. The show involved a little pink dog that lived with his two elderly owners in the middle of nowhere. But why was it so scary? The show featured some of the most uncanny monsters and villains, too scary for, a children's show. This is from the episode King Ramses, and if you remember this episode, it scarred us for life.
I wonder what was in this episode that made it so scary.
The show felt like a fever dream where, nothing is normal and all of a sudden something super creepy and disturbing would happen. Things like animation, close-ups, and CGI made the show even scarier. Surreal horror elements that would make the show unpredictable. Would you say this show horrified you as a kid, or did you genuinely enjoy it? And if you're too young and haven't seen this or haven't heard of it, now's your chance to look it up and check out some of the disturbing episodes. I promise you will enjoy this show. It's honestly one of my favorites and I still watch it till this day. What do you think about this show?
I honestly think this show is pretty terrifying, so I did some digging and found a short clip. This clip caught me completely off guard. I almost screamed. Let's watch it together and see if it gets you the same way.
I just know something bad is going to happen. Huh?
Okay, guys, that was definitely the last thing I was expecting. This might actually be one of the scariest kids shows ever made. If you made it to the end of the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.